please don't get excited that I was speaking in English. Just in order to make sure that ASEAN economic community will come to us, so I will just greet you with in English. But I like to make sure that that they are coming. English language has been selected to use as a medium of communication in the ASEAN economic community. So if we can use the English, from like a very simple English, so if we can use English, that means the CBT standard can be promoted. Even English that we use is not as deep, as profound as the heart and the body language that we have provided to our guests for many of the guests. Now, in order to move the CBT to the next level, I think we all are very important process, very important mechanism in the process. The global society will change because CBT is the heart of what people are looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, close your eyes and imagine of what's happening inside. Think about the committee, thinking about the capital, thinking about other countries. Nowadays, the community in all level is changing. The global society has never been the same. There will be lots of people traveling around, and the tourism, the taste, will be better. Everything needs a standard for inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, many of us, have you ever heard that the sharing of the asset? Nowadays, this age, this decade, the treasure, the asset of this region will be revealed in a beautiful way and then strike the heart of the traveler, and then everybody to come to see this is ASEAN, this is amazing ASEAN. Ladies and gentlemen, the world today has changed. The United States of America, Europe, is not the leader of the economy anymore. The center of the economy in America is shaking now and cannot be revived easily because of the last economic and the future economic crisis will be really serious. In over 8 years' time, the future of economy is in Europe, it's not in the Middle East, it's not in Africa, but it will be in Asia, with China as the leader of the locomotive, and ASEAN is a carriage to push the world to the prosperity. And India will be, it's another country that holds the civilization of the world, will be supporting this function as well. So this is a treasure, this is assets of the globe, of the world. ASEAN or ASEAN, we have a treasure. Ladies and gentlemen, ASEAN of us cover 400 million square kilometer, and we have the native people, we have people who migrate into the country, who the ASEAN, and we have the people who travel into, we have so our region is rich in diversity, in ethnicity, religion and belief and and religion, and we connect it with the geography, we connect it with the history. Many times we seem to have a conflict, but we still maintain a strong ASEAN, hood together. Today, we found that the big city has lost its injury, its wounding history. We have a beautiful building, we have the high scraper. Because of our region in the monsoon region, we have a fertility of the land we have heritage, natural heritage. In uniting together, we become stronger. We have a history, and we would like to communicate with the Western world in a beautiful manner. Even we're not using English as our native speaker, but if we look back inside, we have a beautiful beach, we have sun, we have sand, and we have our tradition from like Songkran festival or floating Loi Krathong. This is a charming, this is an asset of tourism that can provide us, benefit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not surprising that UNESCO accepted and announced that ASEAN has about 33 World Heritage in 8 countries. Indonesia has 8 World Heritage, Thailand has 5, and Laos has 2, and Malaysia has 4, and Vietnam has 7, and Cambodia has 2, Philippines has 5 of the World Heritage declared by UNESCO. TripAdvisor from last month, the largest website in tourism, declared that the award of the world best destination in 2013 in the first 25 destinations, and ASEAN has 3 destinations in there, and in this 25 destination of TripAdvisor, we have in ASEAN we have 10 destinations that has been awarded. Looking at the economy, OECD report, the world trend, economic trend from 2053 to 2060 in Buddhist era will be, the growth of the economy will be 5.5% annually. Our friends, prosperity, wealth is coming to us, Thailand and neighboring country of other 9 countries. We shall celebrate our wealth and prosperity, but above all from the economy and the money that we hope. We use our tourism as an opportunity to turn this into building a friendship, and the world is not only the economy, it's not the only one, but the leader of cultural and natural resources, also part of preserving and protecting the world. In the previous year, the ASEAN agreement, every country would like to improve infrastructure, logistic, transportation, communication, and then allow, change the regulation for the visa so that we are helping the communication and transportation to go faster. And our regions becoming more important because of the capacity, also purchasing power of the ASEAN people is now getting stronger, and we can share to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, ASEAN is like, the young generation, highly needed, highly wanted by the whole society, in terms of economy, in terms of the politics. Many countries are afraid that, they would lose track with ASEAN. So we have other groups from outside ASEAN to join us. Like we have ASEAN Part 3, we have ASEM, Asia, Europe. Because of these friends know that we are important and believe that ASEAN is another center of the economy in the near future. Friends, when ASEAN opened its country of the ASEAN Economic Community, after 2015, the people will travel, even people from outside will all travel, and it will be facilitate, it will be going smoothly. The business meeting, education, study trip, exhibition, expo, and all the sport activity. When we have all these activities happen, we can't escape talking about industry, tourism industry, and tourism industry is also generate other business, other sectors, accommodation, restaurant, food, shopping, souvenir, and entertainment. With the location that and the change of the world scenario with our rich in resources and culture, ASEAN has its charming community-based tourism. It's also a very important mechanism in this, mission. Many ladies and gentlemen, I would like to mention that we can't avoid this trend, whether we like it or we don't like it. It's coming. It's coming from. It's coming to us as we are recipient or as we are the one who share the culture, and we are the one who help, to build the world, and we will build the world together with other countries. The ASEAN community, as ASEAN economic community, is a global trend, dynamic, unstoppable. Many small, big community come to the point where cannot any community, any single society cannot isolate itself. Seeking friend is a good mechanism. It's a really needed mechanism. This is our role using CBT to strengthen our relationship. What I have just talked about, why is it related to CBT? Why is it related to ASEAN CBT? I would like to propose two aspects. One, background of CBT. Second, will or the desired objective of ASEAN, especially in the last part. Back 20 years ago, NOVIP, the organization from Netherlands, supported CBT to promote in Indonesia, Thailand, and Philippines. Many people don't believe that people who are uneducated from the community has no experience in hospitality will be able to manage tourism, especially in Thailand. Not only not believe, but they also think that this is going to cause a problem to the community. Me and all my friends, we went out to challenge, we went out to test that, and we were stigmatized, we were condemned for a period. But I believe that CBT is not much different from other development work, even including its goal, its objective, and the process that we will move the CBT. But because CBT, we have more people participate in, the process. But CBT is more important than, making, crafting the pot or some other jobs. CBT needs to be very careful, it's sensitive, persistent, because of a lot of people participate in this process. Because of this process, we need to be careful, we need to be skillful, and we need people to be at the all process. We need to give also the moral support of all the stakeholders, especially very important the community that is dynamic and they also have a high expectation. As for Thailand, CBT is a development work that because we found that the other development work is failure. Centralization of power is a problem. The degradation of the environment and the community start to have a conflict. So the people in the community start to rise up, and in order to protect their resources, because the resource is a source of food and source of livelihood, and invite other people to come to see the community so that they can see the livelihood of the people of the community, so that they know that the community are looking after the resources, not the destroyer of the resources. After times, we managed to convince the outsider that the community can do the community-based tourism. CBT has been recognized as a development work, as a tool to develop the human resources, and also to help the people to work together, from the senior people in the sector, ladies and gentlemen, in all generations, in all walks of life in the community to work together. And also it creates pride to the community members, at least that to approve, to recognize that they can do. They have the capacity to develop the CBT. At the same time, we also help the community to restore the culture, to renovate the culture, record it and disseminate and share the culture to the visitors. Raise the awareness of the importance of the community and the link with the resources, to the natural resources. The income for the community help to raise fund to preserve the resources. Presently, we have over 100 committees that can do the community-based tourism. CBT has moved to the next level. They have the CBT network in the regional province, in the national level, and then we're moving on to the regional, ASEAN regional level. Many academic institute has now moved on to develop the curriculum to study a CBT. Let's have a look at the will or the goal to have CBT in ASEAN. ASEAN has a motto that one identity, one unity, that will help the community to strengthen relationship and cooperation in every aspect, to raise the competitiveness, and in order to recognize and receive the benefit and be competitive to others region with the 3 pillars. The first pillar is to strengthen the political stability, and then to respect the human rights, and help each country to fight against nuclear, and then reach the peace with the peace settlement. Number 2 is trying to get rid of the imbalance of the social structure, the social inequality. Number 3, get rid of the conflict or the difference of the agenda, different national resources, and also help the create the understanding among the different group, different ethnic group. Altogether, we are ASEAN. ASEAN is us. Us is ASEAN in Southeast Asia. We would like to have a peaceful community, beautiful ASEAN, justice and peace and stable. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are looking for. Is that right? If it's correct, this is our mission that we will have to move together for getting standard. Ladies and gentlemen, and now it's time. Let's look the CBT principle that we already mentioned. 1, the committee is the owner of the CBT. 2nd, participation to make a decision and then control the direction. 3, promote the pride. And 4, elevated the quality of life. Number 5 is sustainability of resources. Number 6, maintain the identity. 7, enhance the learning from the people from different culture. 8, respect the different culture, and then human rights, regardless of nationality or race. 9, receive the benefit, fair benefit to the community. Number 10, income distribution to the public of the community. Friends, the principle here indicated that CBT also is able to be used as a tool to get ASEAN to reach the agreement and the people's satisfaction, well, beneficial to the person and in the future. Almost 20 years, we have been working on helping the community to move on the barrier And this is the same exactly as the heart of the development, and the community can help them change the. Ladies and gentlemen, now we like to improve the quality of the standard. We will not forget that the sustainability. We have the standard. CBT will not just different from other standard. Will not just be like been there, done that principle, but we have to control with the quality on the situation based on the global situation. What is the standard helping our business? This is help to do marketing and right to the target to the marketing group, and also we're looking for the quality traveler, visitor. Every day we will have the freelance traveler, those who will travel in intra-region and outside region. These people will search for information themselves, so the standard is very important so that they can rely and rest, on their learning trip with the community. And this will be the same goal as the ASEAN's goal. Everybody. So CBT, emergence of CBT with standard will not only be the community asset, but it will be beneficial to the free world trade, free capitalist world as well. Standard we can build, but we cannot use only one blueprint like a mass tourism, but we will need to help together. We have to work together. Personally, I would like to encourage the stakeholder, visitors, and hosts. We have to learn together. We have to feel together whether tourism activity is transparent, pleasant, learning conducive, cleanly, and then not far from sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, now or before this, we start to have a little bit of standard, but from now and today, we will make it better. Only if we have the standard applied in the community and properly in the policy, at the policy level. The last question, and who will make the standard become real? We might not be positioned or might not have enough power to do that. But that's belief, we have to prove that we and all the stakeholders, we have to fight together to work with the community and to produce that tourism product so that the community can reveal itself. Government sector, business sector also important, but it's not about pointing, but it's not about, using free finger to point at you. ASEAN will be prosperous because of the content, because of the principle, and the process, the tangible process of the community-based tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, ASEAN fellows. ASEAN is a fellow. Times change, and now we join together. 10 countries have to look for peace under the same definition of CBT. Please our heart. CBT has both negative and positive impact, but if we don't have a goal and are not careful enough, CBT will prosperous or not. It's all our job.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention. Wishing you all have a success sharing from now on. ขอบพระคุณครับ